I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here at episode 148, the finale of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team Let's Play. Finally, it's been almost a year. I believe the first episode I posted on this was on March 19th, mid-March somewhere. I should have just stretched this out so we could have done a 1-year anniversary, but I didn't even realize we were that deep in until about the time that we got here. But anyways, today's the final episode. We're going to evolve the last bit of Pokemon we have to evolve, and then we're going to go over the Pokedex. I'm not sure if we're missing anybody. We're going to go quickly through here. I didn't want to just look, through the Pokedex and here at the side. I was like, we're going to go look at all the friend areas. We'll see if we're missing anybody there. If we are, we'll make a cut. We'll get whatever we need to get. Evolve whatever we need to evolve if we miss something. And we'll just go from there, I guess. But if you didn't miss last episode, obviously if this is the finale. That means we finally, finally, I need to turn the sound on in this game. We finally got the Celebi. It was quite the endeavor, very much so the endeavor. There we go, got a little bit of sound there now, sorry about that. Obviously I was listening to music, watching YouTube videos and stuff while I was grinding this out. Anyways, we'll start by evolving Beldum here into Matang and then Metagross, since that was the last one I leveled up. And then we'll just kind of go from there. I mean, I thought about cutting this and doing just a speed little cut here where we just quickly evolve everything. But this is kind of our victory lap, right? And we just kind of hang out here a little bit. This is actually the night of, before Pokemon DX comes out. So I did make it on time where I wanted to be, just barely made it in completing the Pokedex, assuming we have everything. Now we can kind of back up a little bit. We need to get Exploud. So let's grab this Whismur here. I believe this is the right one. Are they both level? Wait. Yeah, we're missing just about, but hold on. It sucks that I can't look at the Whismur that I have currently. Are they both just level 40? No. How did I grab the wrong one? This is going good. Sorry about that, guys. Let me remove Metagross. This is so sloppy. I'm very tired. I've been grinding for the last few hours. It's actually really late at night, but I wanted to get this done because tomorrow I get to wake up. Hopefully, Mystery Dungeon DX will be at my porch, and we'll be good to go. All right, so let me find. Oh my God, this is terrible. Did I pass it? Or do I have some before? No, there's Whismur right there. Okay, I'm just done. I can't see it. Join team. Make leader. Alright. Standby. And this is the right one? Alright, so we'll quickly evolve into Exploud. But yeah, I've been grinding probably for, let's see, probably about 5 hours today. I did a little bit yesterday. Some of them I did without using, joy seeds. Today was all joy seeds, so it took forever entering all those Wondermill codes. It was very, very exhausting. It was very boring, I'm not gonna lie. But we did what we had to do, man. We did what we had to do. Alright, next we have Aggron. Be one of the two Lairons here. 42, is it the 42? I can't remember. Yeah, it is. Make leader. I do have a few extra joy seeds if I need to, if I wrote down the wrong number for the evolution, which has happened to us before, so it's not out of the question. When you make the list of 386 different Pokemon, sometimes you make mistakes. It's happened a few times, but it is what it is. Alright, Lairon, Aggron, alright. Next is Whelmer. Kind of getting a little bit of a preview of our little finale here, because we are going to go through each individual friend area and see if we have everything in there. And just kind of take a look at them. I mean, we collected all these damn Pokemon. We might as well enjoy them for what we can. But I'm very excited for DX though, man. It's hard to believe that we've been playing. Oh my god, look how huge Wailord is, dude. Did you know that this thing is in the same A group as a Skitty? Just saying. But it's a classic meme back when memes, back before memes were memes. You know what I'm saying? Back in my day. Showing my age a little bit, I guess. Back when we used to communicate with people through MSN Messenger. Alright, so Wailord. Numel's next. I take up half the damn map. But it's crazy that we've been doing this for over a year. So many episodes, almost 150. And honestly, hadn't Pokemon DX come out, I probably would have just lasted longer. You know, because quite honestly, I probably could have done this a lot faster, but I was just kind of taking time, just enjoying myself. Like I wasn't really trying to rush. You know, that wasn't my intention. Wasn't doing like a speed run or anything. Like I just wanted to complete the Pokedex, and I was just taking my time doing it, and we're making good progress here and there. But you know, there's times where things were a little slow, admittedly. But I was just kind of going at my own pace. You know, I had no reason not to. And then they announced Pokemon DX. I was like, oh, literally a remake of the game that I'm playing. I should probably play that, and I should probably finish this. So now. This episode is coming out a couple days after DX has been out. I believe this is coming out on the 11th, so this should be the 11th of March that this comes out, assuming I'm correct on my math there. I think I may have botched it at the end of last episode when I talked about when this last episode would be. I think I forgot the Gardevoir episode, but yeah. So hopefully, you guys, if you guys are playing Mystery Dungeon DX, hope you guys have been enjoying it. Hopefully I'm enjoying it as well. I think I will. I mean, we played the demo on the channel when the demo came out. Once I started feeling better, because I was sick for like a month. Had the flu. Let me just slide by here, Bobby. We need a Corphish. Was it 30? I don't remember which levels they are. I mean, I have my list, but I have to like minimize my my emulator here to look at it. Yeah, it's Meryl, oh, you son of a gun. Would you move out of the damn way? This is like the worst friend area because like constantly it's like this Blastoise, like it's hard to run past him sometimes. Like you have to sit there and wait for him to freaking move. It's a little too narrow over there. Especially for Blastoise to be standing over there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm very excited to see like what new mechanics they add to the game. Like I really have avoided pretty much everything except for the initial trailer that we watched on the channel, where they talked about Mega Evolutions and obviously the introduction of some Generation 4 Pokemon, if not all Generation 4. I have no idea. I assume it's just evolutions of Pokemon that have like Gen 4 evolutions like Glaceon and Leafeon and like Dusknoir and things like that. Next would be Spoink. 13. Should be you then, eh? But and then I've seen that there's shiny Pokemon in the game as well, and I'm very excited to see how shiny Pokemon work. I did look up. I was trying to find some information on the shinies to see if they're like what the chances were. Couldn't really find any information on that necessarily, but I did watch a video of someone encounter a shiny Ampharos, I think it was, and they beat it and they didn't get a chance to recruit it. So there's a chance that you don't get to recruit the shiny Pokemon, which is a little rough. Hopefully shiny Pokemon aren't too rare then, if that's the case. I have a Bravo and Flygon. 45, that should be the one. Alright, Flygon. But we are going to do the same exact thing that we did on here on DX. We're going to do a living Pokedex. We're going to get all the Pokemon. Look at all those Reggies there. Did I say Baltoy was next? Yeah, I did, I think. I'm like losing track of what I'm... Well, my brain is a little fried. I'm sorry. Again, I've been grinding for like 5 hours straight, dude. Like, I didn't really take much of a break. I should have at one point, but I was like, man, I got to get this done. I want to get it done before tomorrow because, again, DX comes out for me tomorrow. and I just want to play it, man. I want to record like at least 10 episodes tomorrow. We're just gonna jump right in, baby. Try to get that story done as fast as possible so we can start collecting Pokemon for the decks. But as far as like I'm trying to avoid spoilers because I don't know if they're gonna add like anything to the story. I don't know if they're gonna add like any like say like Gen 4 legendaries or something, like maybe Meltan or like just something random, you know. And if it happens, I want to be shocked by it, or because I love that. I love not being spoiled on games like this. That's why the Sword and Shield playthrough was so much fun for me because I literally hadn't seen any Pokemon really like. Except for I saw, like I said, the spoiled image of Rillaboom, which I wasn't even sure if it was legit or not because there's always a bunch of fake mons running around when a new Pokemon game's coming out. And then I saw a leaked, God, I can't even think of his name out. The Waterfall evolution. I can't think of his name. I'm sorry that I can't remember it. If it was earlier in the day, I probably would remember it, but I can't remember it. And the water one was actually fake. The Rillaboom one though was not. The ones that I saw. So, but everything else was completely fresh and it was just exciting. So I'm excited to walk through this game and see the differences, between this one and DX. See, what they added. I know that they added some quality of life changes from playing the demo. Some things I liked, some things I didn't like. I didn't like the fact that we couldn't run in front of our teammate. I remember that being a thing in Mystery Dungeon, Super Mystery Dungeon, the one for the 3DS. I never beat that game, and I will eventually, maybe on this channel if I can find a way to. Oh, I mean, I could do it. I got a 3DS emulator. I just don't have like a recording software for. Otherwise, I would just play it on my game because I own the game. I don't have a way to record it. But all right, shop at Duskull. Make leader. There's Dusclops. Snow Runts. Oh, it's this one. Like, for example, like Frostlass would be in the game, right? Because it's a Gen 4 evolution of Glalie. And I know Riolu and Lucario are on there from the trailer. I don't know why I keep talking to the salesman, just out of habit. Because after every run, I was checking, the shop to see if there's any Joy Seeds. Unfortunately, I only found 2 additional Joy Seeds from the shop. So that was kind of rough. Didn't quite get lucky with that, unfortunately. Alright, Alright, Spheel's next. We have 2 Spheels to evolve, one into Leo, one into Walrein. So that's you, Bobby. Which one are you? You're the Walrein. Yeah, very excited for DX. I've been thinking about it probably just all week, just waiting for it, anticipating. Kind of hoping that I would get it maybe a little early from Amazon. I knew it wouldn't happen, but you never know. Sometimes, as I mentioned before, it's happened to me a couple times with like Mario Kart. It happened like a day or 2 earlier. I think Splatoon 2, I got it a little early as well. Or maybe it was a different. I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was Splatoon. So you never know. Sometimes you get a little lucky, with Amazon, and you get it just a little early. It just didn't quite happen. And it's supposed to get it tomorrow by 11 p.m. Usually Amazon like orders get it a lot sooner than that, like usually close to 2 p.m. But when Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, no, not Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it was Pokemon Sword and Shield. They didn't get here till like 7 p.m. So it was kind of rough. I was just waiting. Alright, I kind of lost track of what I was doing there for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Okay. Camerupt, Cacturne, Crawdon. Alright, so fuel's done, that's done. Bagon is next. Summary, it's not you, Bobby, it's this Bobby. I think this might be the last one we need. I'll quickly look at our list to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And then we'll quickly look through the pokedex, and then we'll quickly look through all the friend areas, kind of our last little victory lap here, guys. Again, very excited for this. We put a lot of work into making this happen. A lot of trials and tribulations, especially when you look at Celebi. Getting the Chanseys was really rough. The Skitty wasn't too bad, surprisingly. Getting Mew was really rough. Deoxys honestly wasn't too bad. Trying to think. Rayquaza we took was, what was it, 30 runs to get Rayquaza? Just very unlucky there. Those are definitely the most memorable ones in my mind. Okay, so I believe that's it. I'm going to quickly look at my list here. So give me a second here. I have a star next to the ones that I had ready to evolve. Exploud, Aggron, Wailord, Camerupt, Grumpig, Flygon, Cacturne, Altaria. I think we missed Altaria. Good thing I looked. Did we miss Altaria? Looking for some Swablues. See Swalot. Swablu. Yeah, we did miss it. Damn. Glad I looked. 35. That should be the one. While I was looking, I should have seen what level it evolved at. Amateur mistake. Alright, Altaria, complete. Alright, now, again, we'll quickly look at our list here. So, Altaria, this is where we left off at. Wishcash, Crawdon, Claydol, Armaldo, Bayonet, Dusclops, Glalie, Celio, Walrein, Salamence, and Metagross. So, we are good there. So, guys, let's see if we got all the Pokemon. I think it's appropriate, though, if we switch to Maki, our Blaziken, our starter Pokemon, essentially us, who we are in the game. Let me quickly dismiss Altaria. Okay. So I'm not gonna we're not gonna go over each individual one here. We're just gonna kind of quickly look through the Pokedex. We'll mention some of the nickname Pokemon and stuff like Hanyo. Where's our partner? That's Venusaur. Does it say that's a Venusaur? No. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. So then you keep going down here. I'm not sure if we're missing a Pokemon or not. Triple H, that's a wrestler. He's a Nidoran male, and then we have Stephanie, a Nidoran female. The reason why I named it Triple H was because he's the King of Kings, Nido King, and then Stephanie's his wife, Stephanie McMahon. Wish I didn't nickname him, to be honest, but I did early on, because I don't think, when we started playing early on, I don't think we, or at least I didn't think I was going to just do a living Pokedex, right? I don't know what I was thinking when I first started playing, to be honest with you guys. I think I was just like, I'm going to play this game, that's all I know. And we kind of went from there. So I'm kind of slowly going through. Alistar is a Tauros. Alistar is from League of Legends. Let's see. Ellie is Articuno. Ellie from Love Live. A lot of our legendaries are named after Love Live characters. We have 2 Hanamarus actually, because I forgot we named Zapdos Hanamaru when we got Jirachi. It's been that long since we got Zapdos. So. Then of course we have Moltres, aka Honoka. So then we have Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Nozomi, which is Mewtwo. Shoutouts to our Mewtwo from, was it Ruby, Omega Ruby? I think it was Omega Ruby that we had that Mewtwo name. It was Nozomi. Obviously, also a Love Live character, Nico Nii, which is Mew. Then we got the Gen 2 here. I don't think there's too many nicknames for these until we get to the legendaries. Of course, we have all our unknowns. I forgot to nickname some of them, but they still put them in alphabetical order. So that should be like K, for example, W. That was my bad that I forgot to nickname. Unfortunately, can't. At least I don't know if there's a way to re-nickname your Pokemon. Otherwise, I would have a while ago. Rin will be Raikou. Yeah, and then Chica would be Entei. If you're wondering why I name it, it's because each of these idols, these girls in the anime, they have different colors that represent them. So I picked their color from the Pokemon, like Suicune's blue, Yo from Love Light Sunshine, her color's blue. So pretty simple there. Koturi is, I think, Lugia. Yes, Lugia, and then Yoshiko is of course Ho-Oh. Rico is Celebi. Showing them off here. And then we're getting to Gen 3. Mega Man was our Swampert. I call him Mega Man because, for whatever reason, Mega Swampert reminds me of Mega Man. I think it's mostly because of his buff arms, remind me of a Mega Buster. I don't know. Kiba is a Poochyena, one of our first Pokemon we recruited. Let me keep going down this way. Yohane was Absol. I was actually gonna name Ho-Oh Yohane, but I forgot that we named Absol Yohane, so I didn't. So Absol, of course, that was from the story. We got that Absol. We passed Gardevoir. Gardevoir we got from the. It was the Gardevoir from our dreams throughout the story. There she is, right there. So we obtained her through a mission. So that was pretty cool. We did that obviously 2 videos ago. Yeah, we already talked about Yohane. And then Knuckles and Sonic, of course, we have Latias and Latios. I couldn't think of a nickname for the Reggies. I just couldn't, so I was like, screw it, we're just not going to nickname them. I should have named them something, honestly. But of course, like I said, we have Latios, we have Latias. Umi, which is Kyogre. Only level 25, that's crazy. Dia is Groudon. And then Kanan is Rayquaza. Then Hanamaru number 2 is Jirachi, as I mentioned earlier. And then Honk is Deoxys. Honk because that's a nickname for Honika. And I couldn't think of another nickname for him. So, that is all the Pokemon there. Are we missing one? I don't know. We're about to find out. So, I think the best way to do it... Can we actually just explore this without going to a particular friend? I'm not sure. So, we can go here... And I think what we'll do is we'll start from the top here. So in this guy, there's a Stratos Lookout. This should be just Rayquaza, right? Yeah, so obviously Rayquaza. We go to info, we have Rayquaza, and light blue. That means we have all the Pokemon in this area. Look how cool Rayquaza looks. And I love this particular friend area too. It looks really cool. A lot of the friend areas look really cool. So like now we have Western Isles. Is this Deoxys? Oh no, it's Mew. So this is Nico Knee here. Kind of a plain... Just an island, right? Like it's nothing special really, but it's still, you know, it's still pretty cool. Southwest Isles. That's Deoxys. Okay, this I really like too because you can look at this like crazy rock, like in the middle of it's like a waterfall. Like, I don't know what you would even call that, but it's incredible. It's very scenic, very beautiful. Of course, it's Honk the Deoxys. We have Southern Islands. This should be where the Lotties are at. And again, just kind of another generic looking island, although this one has a little bit more color because it's got these red flowers here. Some sort of stone structure here. That one to the left looks like the far left looks kind of phallic. If you know what that means, Google it. you'll understand. Alright, so we'll go to the beach next. It's going to be kind of hard to get to specific ones here. So we're going to the beach here. Shallow Beach. So just the beach. We got SpongeBob's home here. You know, who lives in a pond up under the sea. You know, SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh, you know what we haven't been doing? Well, I guess because they've just been legendaries. But now that we have multiple Pokemon here, we have all the Pokemon here in Shallow Beach. They're all in light blue. You know, cool Pokemon. You know, interesting kind of combination here, right? You would think that maybe Corphish and Crawdon would be with Krabby and Kingler, but not the case here. But I like the pineapples. Nice little, you know, nice little view here. I'm not sure what kind of... Is that a vegetable there? Just a patch of grass? I don't know. You know? Is that a Pokemon? It looks kind of like a Petlil, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's this area here. So we'll move on to the next one. If I can find out how to leave. There we go. God damn it. God damn it, no! Go back to the beach! There we go. Next, the Ice Flow Beach, which is 5 Pokemon again. We have all 5. Of course, you got the Seal family and the Spheal family. See, this makes sense to have these Pokemon paired up, unlike not having Krabby and Corphish's family corresponding. But, you know, just kind of a basic icy area. Nothing too crazy. I like the snow effect, you know, it makes it nice. But yeah, pretty much nothing really to say there. We've been to the Northern Sea, right? That's where... No, we haven't. Okay. So, Bountiful Sea. 9 Pokemon here. We have all of them. This is a pretty cool scenic area. We're underwater, obviously, right? I'm not sure if those are supposed to be like caves or what those are supposed to be back there. They look like caves to me. I don't know. You got some yellow glowing things there. I'm not sure what that's all about, but I like it. That's a very nice, a little nice area here. Nice little Gen 1, with the exception of Slowking, but it evolves from a Gen 1 Pokemon. Little Gen 1 area here. I like it. Alright, Serene Sea. Ooh, look at a Wailord, Mantine, and a little Quillfish hiding underneath the Wailord. And there should be a Whelmer down here. Again, whoa, I didn't mean to exit. Oh, I didn't realize I can exit by clicking that. That would have been nice to know when we got past Blastoise at certain points, but that's alright. Yeah, so seriously, we got all the Pokemon here. So taking a look at this area, it looks like getting underwater. This looks like something you would go through in like a 3rd gen game. It's appropriate because you got, you know, the Gen 3 Wailord here. When you use like the dive HM, right, and you go under, there's just like some relics down there. Some I wouldn't really call this a cave. This is more like an underwater like temple or something, right? Like maybe you would find a Reggie in there or something. A very cool area. Some sort of like plants growing in the ground here. This looks like maybe it's like seaweed or algae or something. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be. This looks like almost like a giant Pokemon, like maybe something Mantine would evolve into. I don't know. But I like it. Very cool area. Deep Sea Current. So this is where Lugia, I was actually thinking Kyogre, but Lugia, very interesting. I'm not even sure for underwater, if we're inside of a cave underwater. This is a cool area. It's kind of basic looking, if we're being honest, but I like it. It's got some sort of design in the background here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but I do like it. You get some lights here. Yeah, cool area. Nothing really much to say. Lugia, by the way, hold on. Lugia, by the way, is massive. There. So, okay. So, next, we can do the Southern Sea next. That's fine. Well, hold on. Do we? Yeah, this is the Lotties. Okay. Treasure Sea. So we got 10 Pokemon here. This is like a crashed boat site. Got some treasure over there. We have all the Pokemon here. They're all light blue. Perfect. Some cool Pokemon here. You got some. You got a fossil here, an Anorith. I'm surprised they didn't put Cradle and Lily together. They should have just put all the fossils together, I guess. But I do like that they're here. We got I almost call this Wishy Washy. It's Remoraid. Love Disc. Yeah. I love Kingdra. Kingdra is I would say it's a favorite of mine. I mean, top 100. It's weird to say that because like I really like Kingdra like more so than the rest of these Pokemon, but it's definitely it's not even top 25. That's the problem when you have like almost 900 Pokemon, right? We got Treasure. Got a crashed boat site here. This looks like this could be. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like is it called Abandoned Ship in Gen 3? This looks like this could be in that area. Quite honestly, I like it. Very cool area. Next, we have the Deep Sea Floor. 12 Pokemon here again. We got some more water Pokemon. I didn't mean to click on Omastar. And we have all the Pokemon here as well. You got a nice, like some sort of a flower or something here. You got some bubbles going on. You got, you know, Ammonite, Omastar. You got Kabuto and Kabutops. Cradling Lily. You know what? Anorith. Poor Anorith. You know, why couldn't they be? You know, why could Anorith and Armaldo be with these fossil Pokemon? I mean, obviously Aerodactyl's missing, but you wouldn't really see Aerodactyl go underwater. Oh, you know what would be really cool? A regional variant of Aerodactyl that is a water type. So like rock, water, like the rest of the fossil Pokemon. That'd be kind of interesting. Anywho, got sidetracked on that. You got some plants here on the. I wouldn't really call these walls. I'm not sure what. Maybe is this like a reef of some sort? I don't know. It's a nice little area though. I like the big flower in the middle here. And then we have the Seafloor Cave, which will be home to Kyogre. Now I like this area better than I like Lugia's because it's got like this symbol that's kind of looks kind of like the blue. Is it the blue orb that you use for Kyogre? I always get confused with those if they're mixed or not. But it's got like that orb look to it. Very ancient looking. And then you look, you got some. Looks like maybe some crystals back here, some sort of minerals, some gems. Kyogre's sitting pretty high over here, kind of rich. But that's that. All right. Trying to stay like left and then making our way to the right a little bit, but it's kind of hard to stay, you know, in track. This again. Okay, we've been here. Okay. So I guess next would be the Northern Isles, Legendary Islands. So this is where the 3 legendary birds are. Of course, Lugia and Ho as well are legendary birds, but the 3 OG legendary birds. And I actually really like this area, even though it's a little basic, but you got like 3 shrines here, right? And you have like the icy area. As you can see, there's some lava up here. Would be cool if maybe there's some like storm clouds up here with a little bit of lightning, maybe. But I guess they kind of, yeah, they gave us some like yellow grass to kind of symbolize Zapdos here, I guess. But it's a very cool area. Again, it's a little basic, but I like it. Sometimes simple is nice. Alright, so we'll go to the Western Forest. Now we got the Mushroom Forest. And as you would think, there are some mushrooms here. You got Paris Parasite, you got Breloom Shroomish. Then of course you got the Sea Dots family. Sea Dot a mushroom? He's more like an apricorn, right? We got all the Pokemon here. Hopefully I haven't been missing this on some areas to do that, but I mean, it's pretty easy to tell that we're not missing like an actual Pokemon because like we have 7 out of 7, 6 out of 6. Like if it was like 8 out, and I'm like, oh, I missed somebody, right? So I think we're good. All right, so that was the Mushroom Forest. Oh, I didn't give that place enough time to really look. There's a lot of mushrooms here, quite honestly. It's pretty cool. I mean, Super Mario would love to be here, right? Nice color scheme on the mushrooms. I like that these mushrooms are like overtaking this log. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now we'll move on to the Healing Forest, which is Celebi, and you got like this big old like tree, like it looks like it's kind of thorny, maybe. That's kind of like looks like a life tree, right? Like you would see something called like a life tree or something. Kind of a basic area, but it's got like this mystical look to it, though. Like even though it's kind of a basic forest, like it looks mythical. Like you come and you're like, oh crap, something's about to go down. I like the water effect there. It's nice. Okay, well that's that area. Transform Forest. Oh, it's the Eevee evolutions. That's cool. Just kind of a basic foresty area. I didn't know really what I expected to see from the evolutions area. It'll be interesting to see what this area looks like when you add Glaceon, Leafeon, and Sylveon. But oh, look at this rock! It changes colors. That's pretty cool. Does it change pink or black at any point to match Umbreon and Espeon, or is it just? It's several different colors, really. Like even kind of goes greenish, even though there's not a green evolution here. Huh. That's pretty rad. I like that little effect. Secretive Forest. Ooh, secrets. We have all the Pokemon here. Got some spider webs here. They need to clean up the place a little bit. You got Ariados. You got Nincada, which isn't really a spider. I don't know what kind of bug this is, to be quite honest with you. It looks kind of like a spider, but it's not. It doesn't have it. Well, Ariados, yeah, Ariados has 6 legs. You only have 4 legs, huh? And then it evolves into like a wasp, like looking Pokemon. I don't know. Would you say Ninjask is a wasp? I'm not sure what I would call it. Well, of course, you got Spinarak at Pinecone Fortress, which is an interesting Pokemon here. Venonat and Venomoth. Some venomous Pokemon here for sure. Wouldn't want to end up in this side of the forest, I'll tell you that much. I've seen enough anime to know someone's about to get stuck in this web. That's all I know. And I don't want to be that person. Alright, so next would be this volcano. We've got the Scorched Plains. Now this is the home to Maki or Blaziken. We've seen this area quite a bit actually, just because we've always swapped into Blaziken throughout a lot of portions of the game. This area is kind of, I mean, I like the color scheme, right? I like the little bit of flames here. Personally, I would prefer maybe if it was a little bit darker, so you can see the flames a little bit better. Just my 2 cents there, but it's like a grassy area. That way you have, Pokemon like Arcanine and Rapidash can just kind of run around, I guess. And then there's the fire to kind of match the fire typing here. It's okay. Definitely not one of the better areas, but it's not bad. Crater. Now this one's a little bit darker. This is like more of a cave type of deal here. And these are definitely the perfect Pokemon to represent that. You got Magmar, Magby, Magmortar, coming in the DX game. And then you got Torkoal. I love Torkoal. I have a thing for Torkoal. I don't know why, but I do. Camerupt. You got Smacargo. I mean, Again, it's a cool area. It's kind of basic looking. Got some steam going on though, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I like it. Nice little area. Volcanic pit, and then you got Groudon. So this doesn't have like the little orb effect that Kyogre had, which I really liked. Although I do like these. Is this like teeth sticking out? Looks very menacing in this area. Lots of lava just dripping down. You know, you definitely don't want to end up in this area. This is you end up in this area, you're probably fucked. And I'm just saying, you wouldn't want to be here. That's all I gotta say. I do like this area though. Again, a little darker, and it definitely fits Groudon for sure. All right, so that's the volcano. So I guess we'll go relics. The ancient relic. Oh, I don't think I did the. Well, I didn't do it for Groudon obviously because it's just one Pokemon. I think I did it for the other ones. So now you have the Regis here. You got Aerodactyl. This is kind of the obviously, like it says, the relics. You would think the Regis would have just their own area, but I guess it makes sense to have these guys with them as well. Baltoy, Claydol, and of course Aerodactyl. It's a nice area. I like the cracked floors. There's the nice little water effect here. You got some vines just kind of creeping up. This definitely looks desolate. Definitely looks old. This has like half of a Pokeball symbol, which is really cool. Not much really more to say about it, but it is a cool area. It would have been cool if there was like doors that led to like different chambers for the Regis. Like if they had their own little chamber in here, that'd be kind of nice. But still cool nonetheless. Now we have the unknowns. So again, we have all the unknowns. Some of them don't have nicknames properly, but that's okay because we checked after we were done with that, so to make sure we got them all. But I do like the unknown area. It's got this nice light purple here. Is that a W here? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be, a certain letter or what. And then you got some sort of tablet here. Not really much to say. It's a lot of rubble over here. That's cool. And then we go to the other age chamber, and it looks just the same, but instead of purple, you got green light. And then of course the symbol's a little different. Again, we'll definitely we'll check out. We got all the unknowns here as well, so we're good to go there. Again, it's very much similar to the other area. It's just a little bit different with the green light instead of the purple lighting. Looks cool. Looks definitely appropriate for the unknown. Western Forest, we've already been there. Northern Isles, we've already been there. Let's go to the ruins up here. So we have the Decrepit Lab. So this is kind of where I was going to say electric Pokemon. That's going to be the next one. This has some psychic Pokemon here, and you got Porygon 1 and 2. Z will probably be added to it. You got Ditto, which is kind of a cool place for Ditto to be, I suppose. Then you got Abracadabra, Alakazam. You have this like big, I'm gonna say it's obviously a computer of some sort. Maybe it's linked to some sort of a generator. You have some like I almost said lab stuff, obviously, but kind of like some sort of a tube here for experiments. It's cracked. Maybe Mewtwo was in there. I don't know. There's two of them over here. Ooh, Mew 3 confirmed. Anyways, Mr. Mime, I didn't even see you. Mr. Mime's over here. We'll check to see we have everybody here as well. We got some books laying about. Some what is called beakers over there. This looks like some sort of they're bottles of something, but they look like they'd be like maybe some CO2 or something. I'm not sure what those are. Pretty cool area though. I like it. Then we got the power plant. This is where your electric Pokemon will be. This is definitely some generators here. You got some messed up wiring here, so that's not good. You got some sort of a barrel. Take a look. We got all the Pokemon here. You guys already know I love Electabuzz. Electivire is one of my favorite Pokemon. Top 10. Love Electivire. Can't wait to see Electivire in Pokemon DX. Of course, you got Voltorb and Electrode, you got Magnemite and Magneton. Magnezone, obviously, would be in DX. Yeah, just cool area. This is exactly what you would think it would look like. This looks like a lot like like the power plant and Red and Blue, or in Kanto, I should say, because I guess there's more than just Red and Blue and Yellow at this point. Or maybe even the one in Mauville, the Mauville power plant in Gen 3. So cool. The pond. We have the turtle shell pond. We were here earlier. This is where Blastoise is kind of blocking you a little bit. Of course, you got the Mirror line, you got a Golduck Psyduck, you got the Blastoise line. Blastoise is another one of my favorite Pokemon. Squirtle is my favorite. Squirtle's my favorite Gen 1 starter, but I was going to say Blastoise is my favorite fully evolved starter. Cyndaquil is my favorite starter Pokemon, but Blastoise is my favorite fully evolved Pokemon in terms of starter types. And you get what I'm saying. But yeah, this is a cool area though. We got a nice little pond here. Sort of a. I'm not sure what you would even call that over there. It looks like almost looks like a turtle shell over there, just in the water, just chilling. And then you have some sort of, what is this? There's like a door down there. This is like some sort of house, or at least it once was a house. I don't know. Can the water Pokemon get in there? Huh. Interesting. And then of course you got some sort of foresty area over there. Some rocks. Got a nice big old log over here. Yeah, cool area. Got started. Okay, Idols. It's obviously like the market. Like that's like the regular area that you go to do missions and stuff. All right, so we did the pond. I'm trying to. Did we do this area, the Western Forest? Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's Celebi, right? Yeah. We've done this area. Alright. We did relics. Let's jump down here to the South Plains. We got the Safari, where you're going to see a lot of Safari Zone Pokemon, which makes sense. You got the Nidos, you got the Kangaskhan, Doduo, Dodrio. Miltank, not really a Safari Zone Pokemon, but makes sense because obviously it's kind of connected to Tauros, right? You got Donphan and Phanpy, which are in the Johto Safari Zone. Miltank might be in the Safari Zone in Johto as well. I don't remember. You got Rhyhorn and Rhydon. Rhyperior coming. And DX. This is a cool area. It definitely looks like a safari. Like if you were to go to the Safari Zone, obviously maybe you would expect some more grass or some water. But this definitely looks like this could be a part of the Safari Zone for sure. Yeah. A lot of Pokemon I love here. I love Tauros is one of my favorites. Donphan, one of my favorites. Donphan's possibly top 25. Maybe Tauros as well. I'd have to sit down and think about it. Nidoking and Nidoqueen definitely top 50 minimum. Rhydon and Rhyhorn both amazing. Top 100 possibly. It's weird to say that because it doesn't sound like that impressive, but you gotta remember, even 100 Pokemon it's like an eighth of how many Pokemon there are, so it's still a small number when you think of things overall. All right, so hold on, I didn't do the thing. We got them all. So then we got the Wild Plains. It's definitely a plainsy area. Drowsy and Ekans, they seem to be kind of connected at times, just in a weird way, like on routes, like in Kanto region, right? They're both in route. I don't know what route number it is, but it's the route like right next to Viridian City. They're usually there. Zigzagoon, you got Zangoose, you got Mightyena, Poochyena, Farfetch'd. Yeah, it's a cool little area. Nice little rock in the middle. Just a very plainsy area. I like the background of it. It's really nice. Got some trees back there. I'm really excited. I don't know if there's going to be friend areas in DX, but I hope there are. I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to look like if they are. The jungle. Welcome to the jungle, baby. They got fun and games. They also got a big old tree over there. That almost looks like the back of like Celebi's area, right? Like you'd look over here and then, oh, boom. That's the life tree that leads into Celebi's area. Almost. That there wasn't like water kind of hanging around. The water is kind of random, though. Like, it's not connected to any body of water. Unless this is a body of water, and then the tree's just in it. I don't know. Looks a little strange, though. Got some interesting looking, like, trees and stuff. Let's take a look. We have all the Pokemon here. Pokemon that you would expect to see in the jungle for sure. I would expect to see, like, Scyther and Scizor maybe, but they're not here. You got Tropius. I like Tropius a lot. Would love to see Tropius get an evolution at some point. Would be nice. Vileplume. Shout out to my buddy Don. He loves himself some Vileplume. Victory Bell. You got some cool Pokemon here. Just like I said, this is like I almost said Erica's wet dream, the gym leader. I did say that ultimately. This is kind of where she would hang out, right? Because like It's got all the Pokemon that she uses. It's got, it's got Vileplume, Blossom, Victory Bell, Executor. Does she use Executor at any point in the games? I know she uses Tangela, right? I know she's used Venusaur before too, I think, in some of the games. Anywho, a lot of the Pokemon that she likes is there. The jungle is pretty cool. This idle area. We'll go to the Eastern Ponds, Tadpole Pond, and what you expect, you got a lot of lily pads here. You got the Polys, you got Ludicolo. We got them all, baby. Masquerain, that's kind of an interesting one here, but it makes sense. I do like this area, though. Getting around this area can be kind of annoying because of these like logs. But yeah, it's a pretty cool area. It makes sense for. It's weird though because I don't know what these like this green thing like that's holding the water in. It looks like we're in a bunch of bowls. Like this looks like someone's about to cook these dudes up and we're in the pot with them. Like they're about to start boiling the water. It's a little strange. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It looks too smooth to be like anything besides like a bowl. I don't know. But yeah, looks cool. I love Poliwrath. Politoad's really cool too. Ludicolo's alright. It reminds me of, is his name Mirror B? From Pokemon Coliseum. The one with like the big afro. If I'm remembering that right. Because Ludicolo's Pokemon, they would like kind of like dance to his like song that he had. Anywho, that's what Ludicolo always reminds me of. Have we been to the Badlands? No, we have not. I don't even know what direction we're going anymore at this point. We'll just go to the desert and we'll kind of make our way around. Furnace Desert. Ooh, we got a nice little, some quicksand here. It looks like maybe like a little sand pit. We got all the Pokemon here. We sure do. You got Flygon. You got the Sandshrew. One thing that'll be interesting to see too is if they add like Alolan forms or Galarian forms to the game as well. Like if we see Alolan Sandshrew, because they seem to love to put those in games now, since they did it in Pokemon Let's Go as well. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, this is a cool area. I like the quicksand areas. We got like a sand waterfall over there, which is kind of scary. Some cool rock formations. Yeah, it's definitely a desert area. For sure. Badlands, the Ravaged Field. Oh, this is cool. You got Skarmory, you got the Spearow line, and then you got Houndour and Houndoom. I'm a huge fan of Houndoom. I really like Skarmory as well. Houndour and not Houndour, but Houndoom would probably be top 25. Skarmory, maybe top 50, maybe top 100, somewhere in there. Looks like there's like a Pokeball design on one of those stumps back there. This one right here, or maybe it's an unknown. That's what it looks like to me. But not really much to say about this area. It's cool. Magnetic Quarry. This is literally an area for just Beldum, Metang, and Metagross. Funny story about Beldum. I remember, I think it was Pokemon Diamond. Was it Diamond? I think it was Diamond when Diamond first came out. They had what was like, what do they call those? There was like, after you, like post game that they would have like random like wild encounters where it's like, oh hell, there's Beldums in this area. I remember I couldn't catch a Beldum and I really wanted a Metagross. Metagross is one of my favorite Pokemon. Probably my favorite shiny Pokemon is Metagross. Anywho, I love Metagross. I call him Metagross. So I ended up using a Master Ball on the Beldum, my only Master Ball that we got in the game, because I wanted I wanted him really bad, and it was like the time that it was that they were gonna be wild in that area was like it was like 5 minutes left. I was desperate. I was like, F it, I'm just gonna use a Master Ball, and I did. Anyways, looking at this area, it's pretty cool. A grassy area, you got a nice little rock formation there. The rock, I didn't mean to leave, by the way. The rock formation, the rock like cave looking thing here almost looks like a dinosaur head, and we're about to enter his mouth there. But pretty cool area. Thunder Meadow. So you got some more electric Pokemon. You got Ampharos. Oh, we got some thunder in the background. See, why couldn't Zapdos get something like that? That would have been really cool. But yeah, a lot of cool Pokemon here. Cast forms here, which makes a lot of sense. There's like a lightning bolt design here, which is kind of interesting. Got some rocks. Got like a messed up tree here. Yeah, pretty cool area. Alright, so now we've been to the jungle, we've been to the South Plains, we've been to the ruins, right? Yeah, or relics is what it's called here. Yeah. Next we have the Eastern Ponds. We've been to Tadpole Pond. Yep. Eastern Lakes. So, ooh, wow, this is a very pretty area. Yeah, Phoebos, Magikarp, Gyarados, and Milotic. That makes a lot of sense, honestly. Um, Obviously, Phoebos and Magikarp are kind of conjoined in a lot of ways because they look very similar. Like Phoebos is like a rich man's Magikarp, you know. This is I like this. Like I like the water here. It looks really cool. The waterfalls are nice. Um, cool Pokemon to have in this area. Love Gyarados. Melodic I like, but it's definitely not top 100 material. Probably not. But Gyarados certainly is. Probably top 50. Maybe even top 25. Nah, not top 25. I know it's not, but definitely top 50. I love Gyarados. So yeah, that's a cool area. I mean, I guess I should have done this, but there's only 4 Pokemon. We know we have them all. By the way, did I do that for these? I don't think I did. We have them all there. I keep forgetting to do that because I'm just kind of like lost in conversation talking about these areas. Yeah, we got them all there as well. I think we did it for the desert area, but just in case, we'll go ahead and do it again. Boom. Alright, moving forward here. Alright, so the eastern forest. There's a lot of areas here, damn. So we have all the Pokemon here. So you got some sort of a rock formation here with some sort of glow to it. Pretty cool. And this obviously is a lot of bug Pokemon. Very cool though. I mean, you get the Weedle, Caterpie, and Wurmple lines. Very similar evolutionary Pokemon. Obviously, they both start off as like a worm or larva type Pokemon, and then they turn into like a cocoon of some sort, and then they turn into well, like a butterfly or I guess a moth. I think Dustox is kind of a moth, right? That's what it always reminded to me, anyways. Then you got Yama, so Yanmega would be here for DX. I like Yanmega, top 200 Pokemon. Beedrill's really, I always liked Beedrill as well. Butterfree's cool too, but always loved Beedrill. And of course, Beautifly is a beautiful Pokemon. Lady and Ladybug, I kind of ignored them. My bad. Ladybug apparently one of the best Pokemon for the Celebi dungeon in this game, which is kind of interesting to me. But yeah. Flyaway Forest. So this has a lot of flying Pokemon. Obviously, we have them all. And then, of course, you have the random Togepi. I mean, it makes sense because Togetic evolves into a flying type, but Togepi seems a little out of place. You got Xatu down there. You got Pidgeotto, Noctowl, Natu. There's Togetic down there. Togekiss would be here. Honchkrow would be here. So that'd be cool. 2 extra Pokemon. The area itself, it's like a treehouse looking kind of thing. Like, I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's got like stairs and like a giant tree that's been like cut off, and then you got some leaves here. Yeah, it's a cool area. Then you got the overgrown forest. Now this is a pretty cool area. It's just very green and grassy. Like we're in the thick of things here. And look at the Pokemon here. I mean, you got the Trico line, you got Scyther and Scizor, Heracross, Sudowoodo, Pinsir, some really cool Pokemon. Kecleon, maybe considered one of the hardest Pokemon to obtain in this game. I didn't think he was too bad. I mean, maybe we got lucky because you only get a 1% chance to recruit him. But like he just keeps spawning over and over again, so it's not too bad. Although you do have to be like level 100 to get him, so I guess maybe that's why it's more difficult. But yeah, very cool Pokemon here. This is a very cool area. Like I said, it feels like we're in the thick of the jungle right now, that's for sure. Overgrown forest. That's where we were just at. I was testing. Actually, did we do this yet? Boom. If we didn't, we did now. Energetic forest. Oh my god, this is a huge forest. And by huge forest, there's just a lot of Pokemon here. This is the one that seems a little too crowded, to be honest. You'll be adding Munchlax to this one. Ambipom. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Maybe, well, it depends if they add like freaking, Alolan and Galarian Meowth and Persian and Berserker. This is going to be a massive area. And then you got the Alolan Raichu. I mean, there's a lot that could be in this area. It's a very cool area. You got, we don't want to ignore the area. You got a lot of lighting here. Some sort of plants. I don't really know what those would be. They're kind of leafy looking. You got some like glow going up from the tree, like energy. Like it looks like someone's doing a spirit bomb up there and lending our energy up there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool area. And that's that area. So the river, the Rub-a-Dub River. We have them all. So this is cool. This is kind of an interesting area. Kind of a weird mix of Pokemon. So you have Volbeat and Illumise, by the way. I don't think fit this area at all, but sure. Goldeen, Seeking, Totodile, Croconaut, and Feraligatr. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a weird area. Like it's like you're like by a building or something. Like I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. Like it looks like it's almost outside of a city or something, right? But they're just kind of hanging out, man. Just swimming about. You got some trees here. The water's nice and clean. Sure, it's a cool area. Alright, so making sure we didn't miss anything here. Waterfall Lake, that's Gyarados, right? Yeah. Eastern Forest, we were just there. River, we were just there. Eastern Forest, we were just there. Both of these Eastern Forest? No, Eastern Lakes. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of areas. So this is the mountain range. We have Mount Deep Green. We got some cool Pokemon here. Love Marowak. Top 25 potentially? Top 50? So we have all the Pokemon here. Just gotta double check that. Very interesting area. It's definitely mountainy. Looks like we're like maybe in the middle of a mountain, maybe the top of a mountain. You can see some mountains in the background. Perhaps the other mountains are about to go visit, which is cool. Very grassy. Yeah, just a cool area. Nothing really much to say. Except for Gliscor will be here, so that's cool. Mount Cleft. This is where Charizard is located, so this is definitely and Tyranitar. Wow. And Aggron. Talk about a tremendous pairing of Pokemon. Just three incredible lines here. Probably three of the coolest Pokemon you could put in an area. All of these guys would be in a top 50 situation for sure. Tyranitar top 25. Charizard might be top 25. I'd have to think about it. I really love Charizard, don't get me wrong. There's just a lot of Pokemon I might like a lot more. Aggron's definitely top 50, but definitely on the higher end of it because he is a badass. Love Aggron's design. Yeah, just a very cool area. We got a nice little bridge here going from maybe one mountain to the other, maybe? I can't really tell. But yeah, just a cool area. Cool Pokemon. Mount Moonview. So of course this is going to be like the moon-related Pokemon. Obviously you have, you know, Clefairy, which are like aliens from a different planet, and they evolve via Moonstone. And then you have Lunatone and Solrock, which are like psychic Pokemon, and they're kind of in tune with space. And then of course you have Jirachi, the Wish Pokemon, so it makes sense. You got a nice little tree here. It almost looks like a Christmas tree. You got some lights on there. Some sort of stone structure here, maybe a sundial? It's hard to say with this. It looks kind of like it might have been a sundial at some point. Like the moon. Or is that the Spirit Bomb that we were summoning in that other area? Hard to tell. Cool area though. Oh yeah, I didn't do this. My bad. Boom, we got them all. I think I did do it actually at the beginning. Mount Discipline. I get it. That's pretty cool. So there's like just a giant dojo on top of a mountain. We have them all, baby. Damn, they're just having some battle royales over here, some world tournaments, just hanging out. Nothing really to say about this area. I do like it. It makes sense to have all the fighting Pokemon here. You got the Hitmons, you got the Machops, you got Makuhita's line, Hariyama, Meditite. Medicham kind of has an advantage though, really. It's a psychic type, so it can kind of body all these guys. So my money's on Medicham any day of the week. Although Machamp's my boy. Machamp's definitely a top 50 Pokemon, if not a top 25. Again, I'd have to think about it. So, Darkness Ridge. Yeah, this is where all the dark and spooky Pokemon are at, the ghost types. And then Ninetales and Vulpix, which does make sense that they're involved here. Especially when you consider the story of this particular game. And I won't spoil it for those who didn't watch the rest of the playthrough and also didn't play the game and are playing DX. But you'll understand when you get there. You got some dark, like twisted trees here. They're like just kind of dead, just dead trees. And then you got some lively trees here, but they're kind of darker colored. I do like this area. The color contrast is pretty nice. Definitely visually appealing on the eyes. Gengar, a top 10 Pokemon for me for sure. Maybe even top 5. I love Gengar, as do most people. Gengar is amazing. Absol's also pretty cool. Top 50 for me. You would add Sneasel and Weavile. Top 25 as well. Weavile, I always just pick one. I love them both, but I just pick one or the other. But Weavile, huge fan. I got a shiny Weavile. that I need to transfer over to my Pokehome, Pokebank, whatever it's called on the Switch. Her name's Yukina from Yu Yu Hakusho. Anywho, Miss Magus will be here, and this is gonna be a pretty filled area, that's for sure. Darkness Ridge. Did we hold on? Did we check the? Just making sure we don't miss this. You know, make sure we got them all. Rainbow Peak. This is obviously where Ho-Oh's at. This is a very nice area, very pretty area. Definitely better than Lugia's. I'll say that much. I like the rainbows. Otherwise, it's kind of like stone structure is a little basic, but the rainbows makes it worth it. So now we have the swamp area or the marsh area. There's still a lot of areas to explore. The peanut swamp. Hopefully you're not allergic to peanuts, because here we are. I don't know why they call it the peanut swamp. I guess because that looks kind of like a peanut over there. Kind of bizarre. But here you got the swampy Pokemon. You got Swampert, you got Quagsire, Whiscash, and Barboach. Yeah, they're kind of dirty Pokemon. Yeah, just a cool area. I mean, the little peanut thing's a little strange. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what it's there for. It's hard for me to traverse this area because they keep running out of the area. But there's like some lily pads over here. It's definitely some nasty looking water. Yeah, it's definitely a marshy area. It's definitely as advertised. Poisonous swamp. Definitely don't want to be swimming over there. You know, definitely don't want to be doing that. That's how you get pink eye. That's how you probably get sick and die, right? But you got the poison Pokemon here. We got them all. You got the Swalot line, the Weezing line, and the Grimer line. Yeah, makes sense to me. It's a cool area. I like the color, you know, contrast here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but it's like some weird twisted looking cactus or something. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. It's a cool area. Alright, so now we'll go over to the Glacier, which is the Frigid Cavern. You're going to have some ice Pokemon here. We have them all. I like the giant snowflake in the middle. That's pretty cool. It's like a glacial type of area. I mean, that's what you would expect out of an area like this. The Pokemon are pretty cool. Mamoswine would be added here. I like Mamoswine a lot. Frostlass will be here. I love Frostlass as well. I like Glalie and Frostlass a lot, both. Will they be top 50? Possibly top 50. Both of them. I would have to think about that one. Mamoswine's definitely a top 50 contender. Delibird's a cool Pokemon. They're all cool because they're ice types. Get it? Terrible. Moving on. Northern Lakes. We got the Mystic Lake. We've already been here. No, we haven't been here. This is obviously and Lapras. That's a really cool combination of Pokemon. So you got the Dratini line, Lapras. It's definitely a really nice area. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It looks like we're on top of ice, but that wouldn't make a damn lick of sense because, hello, Dragonite would die. Anyways, you got some sort of plants here, some lights. I like the area. The color's nice, easy on the eyes. You got some sort of weird-looking plants over here. I'm just not sure what that's supposed to be. Like a cave inside the wall? I don't know what that was, but I guess it is definitely a mystical lake as advertised. We've been to the swamps. We've been over there. We've been to the ruins. We have not been here yet, so this is the cave area. So the Echo Cave. This makes sense when you have a lot of sound-based Pokemon. You would obviously have to add Probopass in here. Dunsparce needs an evolution someday. We have them all. Yeah, just a cool area. I mean, it's definitely a cave. Crobat, of course, is a top 25, maybe top 10. Love Crobat. You guys already know that, though. Very cool area. Got some water down there, it looks like. Next, the Dragon Cave. Of course, this is where the Bagon family is here. Just kind of a basic cave. Nothing really too special. You got some grass or some... I'm not sure what that is, but it looks gross. Wouldn't eat it if I were them. Probably get sick. Boulder Cave. Got them all, baby. Obviously got the Diglett, Dugtrio, Onix, and Steelix. Definitely some diggy type Pokemon. I can dig this area. We'll just leave. Cryptic Cave. This is gonna be Mewtwo. We got some like diamonds in the background, maybe some sort of blue light there. Kind of a basic area, kind of disappointing for a Pokemon like Mewtwo, but that's okay. Mewtwo's still amazing nonetheless. Hold on, I just wanna. Do we have them all? Do we have all the Pokemon in that area? I just keep exiting out. We have them all. Okay. So we've been to the ruins. I don't think we've been to the plains. No, we have not. We have them all, obviously. Obviously, it's a very beautiful area. You got a nice little rainbow background over there. Maybe that's where Ho-Oh's located. Some nice flowers. Obviously, you got the Chikorita line, the Bulbasaur line. You got Swellow. What a swell Pokemon that is. I got the Hoppip Pokemon line. Roselia would have to add Badoo and Roserade here. But yeah, very cool area. I like it. It's a very nice looking area. Appealing for the eyes. Sky Blue Plains. We have them all. Just a very basic plainsy area. There's Chansey, you son of a gun. You've cost me so many hours of my life, Chansey. You and Blissey both. But I love you both. We got some nice snow, it looks like, in the background. Like a nice little mountain over there. Yeah, it's a cool area. Not really much to say about it. It's kind of generic looking, but it's nice. The Sacred Field. This is where the legendary dogs are located. Or legendary cats. What is your thoughts on that? That's kind of a debate, right? My friend and I have this debate all the time. He thinks they should be legendary cats. I mean, this is a tiger. This is a lion. This is like a jaguar. Makes sense to me. Is jaguar a cat in the cat family? I don't effing know. I'm not a I'm not a biologist. But I've always called them legendary dogs because that's what I've known them as. But legendary cats, legendary dogs. And see, the funny thing is, I'm more of a cat person, anyways. But yeah, the area itself, though, let's get back on track here. It's okay. It's kind of generic looking. I like the shading of the grass. These stone structures is kind of generic looking. They could have done something maybe a little bit different for them. What they could have done, I don't know. That's not my job. Alright, so we've been to the Churchill Pond. Yeah, we did. So I think we've been everywhere now. I just want to just kind of look around a little bit, make sure we've been everywhere. But it looks like we have all the Pokemon. Wait, did we check that we had all the Pokemon in that area? So I think we're good on the Pokemon at least. I was a little worried about that, like that we were missing one or something, but I think we're good, man. But I believe that's all the areas, guys. I think we did it. Yeah. That is all the areas, man. What a great accomplishment, guys. I mean, a living dex. I'm surely someone else has done this. I personally haven't sought after it, like looked for someone that's done this, but there can't be too many people that are crazy enough to do this, and god damn it, we're gonna do it again with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, which at this point has already been out a couple days, and we probably already have a couple episodes up, maybe even 3 episodes up. So hopefully you guys will check that out if you haven't already. I'm very excited for Pokemon Dungeon DX. This has been a blast, man, just kind of going through, looking at all these friend areas. I never really sat down and actually looked at them and, appreciate them. They're pretty cool. I hope they bring them back for DX again. DX have already been out at this point, but I actually haven't played it yet, so I don't know if they're in there or not. I do like the friend area. It's kind of a nice little added bonus. But at the same time, if they don't have them in there, if the system's good, then I'm good, you know? But I do like the extra... Oh, it's just nice to see the area, right? See all the Pokemon kind of in there and just kind of interacting. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, look forward to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX coming out. We're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be getting all the Pokemon. We're going to make a living dex. It'll probably take us a year. I can't believe it's mind-blowing to me that we've almost played this game for an entire year. In fact, while I'm already rambling, I'm going to check YouTube real quick. I'm going to check my channel out real quick. I think it was March 19th. But I don't remember. Blue Rescue Team. Oh yeah, the Mystery Dungeon. I forgot I didn't name Blue Rescue Team. In the title, it's just BRT. So, our first episode... I should just put 1. Mystery Dungeon 1. Mystery Dungeon 1. I guess what I did last time. Sometimes I hate YouTube Studio. It's just not cooperating with me at the moment. Mystery Dungeon 1. Show all. Okay. Here we go. The formation of Team Idol was the first episode. March 22nd. March 22nd, guys. Today that I'm recording this is the 6th. The episode will probably be up on the 11th. So 11 days away from our anniversary of doing this series. That's insane to me, dude. It honestly doesn't feel like it's been a year at all. I mean, granted, there's been some times we kind of missed some uploads here and there. Life happens. But it has been a year since the date, and that's pretty insane to me. So we got to what? Is this 148 episodes? Sometimes I forget what episode we're on. But I'm pretty sure this is 148. This is definitely the longest series I've done. The second longest was what was it called? The Master Trainer challenge that we did for Let's Go, which lasted I want to see how many episodes we did of that. Obviously, we had a bunch of montages as well, or just kind of like clips, but 60 episodes. So we did 60 episodes of the Master Trainer Quest, which was pretty long. Pokemon Conquest, I think we did like 98 episodes. Which, by the way, like Pokemon Conquest, it's wild. We did 97 episodes. It is easily my my best videos in terms of views. Like every day, like I'll look and see what people are watching on my channel. Always Pokemon Conquest. I don't know why. I love it though. I appreciate it. I think it's amazing that it's done so well, but it's just kind of crazy to me that Pokemon Conquest of all things, like I have videos on there that have almost 600 views. It's the most I've ever done. It's insane to me. It's really cool though. I really hope they come out with another Pokemon Conquest because I would love to play another one. I'm rambling, dude. I was comparing how many episodes we did in this series compared to anything else. Was Pokemon Conquest my other longest, or was it Pokemon Let's Go? None of the Master Trainer stuff was Master Trainer Quest was 60 episodes, but actual Let's Go, because we did a separate series as well. We did... Oh, did we only do 29 episodes of that? I guess so. So we did 29 episodes of Pokemon Let's Go. But to be fair, most episodes were like an hour long. Most of these episodes were about 30 minutes. Although there were some that were like an hour. I think we even had a couple hour ones. Wow, this episode's an hour long. I didn't expect to be on there this long. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry. I'm talking your ear off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I am the Maverick. Spinning you for peace and one love. Bang!